Hi everybody, it's Levi Sauerbrow. You can find me on social media at NerdButler, or you can check out nerdbutler.com for more of my content. And today we are on day 6 of our 30-day challenge. I want to talk to you about one of the favorite things I like to spend my gadget money on, and that is headphones. I'm going to show you the ones I use and why, and what some of the other good options are out there. Here we go. The choice of headphones is kind of a personal thing. Do you like earbuds? Do you like on-ear, over-ear? Do you like wired or wireless? Do you think Bluetooth works or doesn't work? So there's lots and lots of options out there. And like with many things, you can spend as much money as you want, from $1 at the store all the way up to several $100s. So your personal preference and your personal needs are going to vary. I'm going to show you a couple of options that I find myself using every day, all the time, depending on the situation. So the first thing I want to show you is my wife's regular go-to headphones, which are the Bose QuietComfort. I think these are the 35s. The QuietComfort series has been sort of the premium in noise canceling headphones for a really long time. The 35s are great. They're Bluetooth, they're rechargeable. You can plug a cord into them so that you can use them as wired headphones somewhere. And Bose really is sort of the cream of the crop. These things go for about between $200 and $300 depending on which model and if they're on sale. And they're fabulous. My only complaint about these, two things. One, they're very large. Even with the carrying case, when you collapse them down and fold them up and get them ready to travel, it still takes up a fair amount of space in what you're hoping is going to be a small travel bag. And the second thing is, when the battery dies, they just become paperweights. They're useless. They don't work when the battery dies. So they're great when they're charged up, but you have to make sure you keep them charged. Otherwise, you're out of luck. You can't use them. So this is what my wife uses a lot. They're spectacular for phone calls. The audio quality is great. The noise cancellation is the best on the market. But what I have found myself using more and more are these guys. These are Trex Titaniums. We'll have links for all of these things in the video description so you guys can check them out online. But I got these on sale. They're about $100. The titanium is in the name because this band here is titanium. So these guys are really strong. I can throw them in the bag without being in a carrier or a case, and I can be pretty sure that they're not gonna get damaged. They're really flexible. The reason I love these for my everyday sort of like listening to podcasts on a dog walk or when I go jogging, even when I'm driving, is these are bone conduction headphones. And what that means is there's little pads right here, and when you wear these guys, we'll turn sideways and move in a little. When you wear them, you see how they rest in front of your ear. Those little pads vibrate against the bones directly in front of your ear, and that vibrates the sound into your inner ear, which means if you're driving, if you're out riding a bike or jogging, you can still hear all of the ambient noise around you. There's a car coming up behind you. You're jogging on the trail and that cyclist comes along and yells on your left, so you know to get out of the way. So these things are great. Also, if you plug your ears either with your fingers, which is not that effective, or with earplugs, they effectively become noise canceling headphones because you've blocked out the outside noise, and you're still getting that crystal clear audio from the vibrations through your cranium. These things are great. They're $100. They're super durable. The batteries, not the greatest battery life in the world, but they're more than adequate for me to get through a day of normal use. Listening to a couple hours of podcasts, making a couple phone calls. These things are really awesome. I highly recommend them. Now, there are times when Bluetooth is not the answer to your question. Maybe you're on an airplane, you need to plug into the plane's system. Maybe you are somewhere where you just need a wired connection. When I edit videos, I want to listen to the audio as close to real time as I can. So that's something where I really want to have a wired pair of headphones. So my favorite pair of headphones that I found, maybe ever, and certainly in the last couple of years, are these guys. They're from Tautronics, and again, we'll link this stuff up so you guys can see it. But they're earbuds, which a lot of people don't like, but again, when you're traveling, man, these take up so little space in your bag that they're really awesome. I love the little fins on there, because when you put these guys in your ears, they settle right in there. Those fins tuck in, and these things will survive a jog. They'll survive you moving around, maybe running on a treadmill while you're listening. There are metal housings here. The build quality on this is amazing. As you'd expect, there's a microphone on here with play and pause controls and volume and track controls, just like you're used to with most headphones these days. But the part I really want to talk about is this little guy right here. So this little module is a noise canceling module. When the battery in here is charged up and you flip the switch, you get a noise canceling effect. Now, it's not the same as having these Bose on your ears that is completely isolating you from the rest of the world, but it is effective enough to drown out the engine noise of a plane or the noise of traffic from a road, you know, just over there while you're sitting on the patio at the coffee shop. It's effective. It's not the best in the world, but it's really good. What I also love about this is when the battery dies, the noise cancellation goes away, but the headphones keep working like a regular old pair of headphones, unlike with our Bose. I have an old pair of Bose QuietComfort 15s. They came out in 2009. I still use them, but when the battery dies in those things, I don't have headphones anymore. These guys are awesome. Even when my battery dies and I'm somewhere that I can't recharge it, I still have a really good pair of headphones, so I don't have to carry a backup with me. These guys cost $46 currently on Amazon. It is some of the best money I've ever spent. I've had these so long that the text is rubbing off of the modules here, and they're still chugging right along. I highly recommend these. Tell me what you think. I know some folks simply won't wear earbuds. Some folks really like their AirPods. We can have an argument about that later on. I think that's all for today. We will be back tomorrow for day 7, 1 week into our 30-day challenge. Please leave a comment, subscribe wherever you're watching this video. Find me on social media at NerdButler. Email me a question at levi@nerdbutler.com and we will get that answered as well. I can't wait to talk to you guys again tomorrow. Thanks. Bye, everybody.